Easy go.
What's up YouTube, it's the MLG Apache back with another video, and today I'm going to show you how to record completely for free. Now, I was taking forever trying to figure out how to record my gameplay, how to record to do a voiceover, how to, get some decent editing software, but I didn't have a video that showed me everything like that, so I thought I'd make one for you guys. So as you can see, we have OBS. OBS works for gameplay, whatever game it is, PlayerUnknown, Rainbow Six, H1, whatever it is. And you can also do screen captures like I'm doing right now if you just want to, be on Google recording or something like that. So, I'm going to just show you some of the settings, but first, just remember you are going to have to mess around with the scenes and sources and that type of stuff, and the settings. It is helpful looking at videos on how OBS works and what you want to have though. So to start off with, I use the dark theme simply because white is just super bright in your face, and eventually if you just stare at a screen it will hurt your eyes. So stream, you won't use this unless you actually want to stream with OBS. Output, you want to go to recording, and then you're going to mess around with the audio tracks to make sure it records everything you want. I had to do a lot of messing around with this for it to finally work. Make sure it's on MP4 as well, because HitFilm, one of the only problems with it is that the files it allows are limited. It's not like every file, but it is the common ones. And then also bitrate on output. You want to make sure you mess around with that so it is a good resolution and a good FPS when it's done recording. Audio, nothing really here too important. Just make sure you add in your speaker and mic, whatever you're using, or if you're even using one. Video, this is important because you want to make sure you have good resolution and FPS for your computer, as well for like the final product, so it doesn't look terrible. Hotkeys, really the only thing you want is for recording, so you can start and stop just by the press of a button rather than having to uh, come back into the window and press start recording. And in advanced, there's nothing really here. So that's pretty much all the settings. Next, I'm going to show you what you need to use for voiceovers. So what you want to use is just simple voice recorder on your computer. It's, like I said, super simple, super easy, and it works. All you do is just press the microphone, say what you want to say, press the microphone again. It'll save your file. You can rename it so it's easier to find, and then you can listen to it as well if you want to just make sure that everything got recorded right, and then you'll have the file that you need for editing. So with editing, this is very, very important because pretty much almost all editing softwares that are good are going to cost you money. So with this one, I watched a video by Croat Code. In the video, it was his top 5 editing softwares, which included HitFilm Express. He does provide a link in that video that all you have to do is add in an email and share it on Twitter, and you'll get it for free. So I'll provide that link in my description as well as his video link, so you can watch it and have a more in-depth look on how to use HitFilm. I'll show you a bit. So this is HitFilm right here. You can just import a file, like a recording. It'll load. Once it's loaded, it'll preview on this screen, and once you add it onto your timeline, it'll preview over here. Make sure you do note you only get 3 video and audio tracks. So what I suggest is just adding them on to each other, and as you can see, it sticks onto the end so they won't overlap. And then, like I said, with voice recordings, you'll have the file ready. Just load it in. You can preview it if you want, and then just add it in on a different track, however. So if you put it on a track that already has audio, it will delete that audio, and then you're ready. All you have to do is, I personally I hit in and out for where I want the video to end. Like if I want it to end right there, just hit it right there, and then export in and out. So it'll only export from there to the start. However, you are going to have to make your own preset because these are all locked, but it's not that hard. You kind of just need to know what resolution and frame rate you want to use, but I just use 1920 by 1080, and then from the source, super easy. I named it YouTube because, you know, it's for YouTube. And then it'll export your video, and then you're ready to upload. But this isn't necessarily for recording, it's not super important, but I believe intros are something you should have. It lets people know when they start watching the video that it's your video. So once again, a video from ProAtCode. You go to panzoid.com and you'll have a ton of different templates to pick from. Now I'll link in the description to his video so you can see how to, you know, change the different stuff so it says your channel name and that type of stuff. But only thing with his video is that when you do save and download your intro, it doesn't download into a file format that works with HitFilm. So what you are gonna have to do is look up a file converter, and it does take a few tries to get it to work. Sometimes it doesn't want to work, but you want to try to make the intro an MP4. But there are other file formats that do work, so you just mess around with that for a little bit until it does work. So yeah, once you get that, you're all set. You got your intro, you got your recording software, you got a voice recorder for voiceovers, and you got a really nice editing software. So I hope that helped you guys. It really helped me being able to have all this different stuff, even though it did take a while to, you know, find it all. But let me know down in the comments if it helped you. Like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really does help me a lot. And with that said, peace.